What's up, everyone? It is Jason Jani. Welcome back to my channel. It's great to have you here. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about pricing, and I'm going to talk about things that you can do to help book out your calendar in the off times of the year. Now, pricing and everything is a very controversial topic in our world because there are so many things that kind of like play into this equation, depending on where you live, what you do, who you are, how many events you do, blah, 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 blah. What I'm not going to do is go into how you should price yourself in this video. That'll be coming in the future on this channel. But I do want to share with you a concept that we put into play at SCE that has helped us tremendously over the past couple of years. It's helped us fill in the holes or fill in the gaps when things kind of gotten slow within our group in terms of doing events. And I want to play this out for you. And the concept is called peak versus off peak. So we have different pricing strategies depending on the time of the year, the day of the week, or the season for that matter at SCE. And why this is important is because I noticed a long time ago, or I should say a couple of years ago, that in the winter months when there was a lower volume of weddings, that we had a lot of bandwidth to do more. We had a lot of team members sitting home that were interested in working, they just didn't have the work. And I think it has to do with how we were pricing ourselves. So I started to kind of take note of what the venues were doing, especially the higher priced venues in our area. And it became pretty apparent pretty quickly that they were incentivizing reservations at their locations with discounted rates for off-peak days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or off-peak times of the year in the Northeast. That's the core winter months, and that is January, February, March. Now, every area in our country is a little bit different, and there are certain areas where there's weddings that just don't happen for whatever reason, whether it's too cold, it's too hot, it's too this, it's too that. I totally understand that. But we introduced the concept of offering an off-peak pricing incentive for dates that fall outside of our really busy times of the week or times of the year. Now, typically every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is when most of the weddings are held in the Northeast, in my area specifically. So I wasn't worried about filling the buckets on those days, but we were really looking at dates like Mondays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays and Thursdays. And in months like January, February, and March, when we started to have people sitting home that wanted to work, but we just didn't get the calls. So we started experimenting with the deal of offering some type of incentive, whether it was a free service or a reduced starting point for the introductory service within our company. And let me tell you, it allowed us to slowly grow our calendars in these off-peak months. And over time, now we're talking about 3 years or so, we've noticed that these off-peak times of the year are becoming a lot more desirable because couples aspiring to have a big, elaborate, or expensive celebration can do even more in these times of the year. As a matter of fact, being a wedding DJ myself, should I get married again, I would do it in an off-peak time of the year, maybe midweek, maybe a month that typically is not very popular, because I know I can get more for my money, my investment, and the things that are important to me during those times. You might be able to get a deal with talent, with flowers, with all the other things that go on. So that's kind of like the point here. If you're a DJ and you're struggling with filling your calendar, and you're not offering some type of incentivized pricing for the off-peak times of your year, of your calendar, the dates that you have the ability to work, but you have people sitting home or you're sitting home and you wish that you were working, this might be a concept that you can put in play. Now, I know the biggest question here is going to be like, well, how much off? How much do you discount? The first thing I have to say is don't call it a discount. Do not call it a discount. Call it an incentive. In the past, we typically discounted anywhere from $250 to $500 off of our service. Now at SCE, up until a little while ago, our services for the first kind of like line of our talent started at $1,750 and it went all the way up to $3,500. So depending on if they were booking a $1,750, maybe the incentive was $250. If they were booking someone at $2,750, maybe it was $500. If they're booking someone at $3,500. It was $500. And we've kind of put this thing into play, and it worked big for us. So the point of me sharing this with you is that if you're looking to build for not just next year, but the year after, and you notice that there are lulls in the year, there's points in time where your calendar has a lot more time than others, you may consider offering some type of incentivized pricing and sharing that on your website with all the other pricing information that you share. I think getting it out there and sharing it not only on your website, but in the communications to the people that are hiring you for your event is a good thing, because you never know who they know who's getting engaged, who that they're going to refer over to your business, and so forth and so on. Because you never know who is going to share what to who's planning a wedding. And that's the point here. Off-peak pricing has allowed us to grow our business in the kind of down times of the year, and it's helped us fill in the blanks. Now, we have some people at SCE that don't offer incentivized pricing. Their time is valuable to them. They don't want to fill their calendar, so that they've kept their pricing whole as is, even through the down times of the year. They work much less. That's where they get their recovery for the year, and everyone has a different plan. I want to share this with you so that if you are in the kind of mindset of growing your business, you're in the mindset of growing forward and pushing forward and doing more work, this is one thing that has helped us tremendously at SCE, and I want to offer it to you so that you can build forward. You can stack your calendar even in the down times of the year, whether it be midweek or if it's during the months where you're just not that busy, and I hope this helps you. Now, if you have any questions about how we do this or how we did this or how we put it into play or what we say to people, throw it in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer any question I possibly can. I appreciate you checking out this video. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button one time for me real quick before you click off of this video, and be sure to check out some of the other content on the channel. I'm sharing a lot of stuff here to help you build a bigger and better, more healthy business and improve your performance in the DJ world. Anyway, my name is Jani. Thanks for checking this out. We'll see you real soon in another video. Thanks for watching.